Hi, I'm Dan Burgos with Alpha Nova Consulting. When we help manufacturing leaders start driving profitable growth, typically we find the business falls within one of the following scenarios. I call this the STARS framework. I'll share the challenges and opportunities with each to help you overcome and leverage them, respectively. The first one is startup, which means when you're assembling or integrating the resources and capabilities, talking about the people, the financing, and the technology to get a new business venture or initiative. Some examples of this are joint ventures, it could be a business relocation, etc. Challenges with a startup. You're building all the operations management systems from scratch, you're recruiting and building a high-performance team, and you're making do with limited resources. So among the opportunities for a startup are the history, basically. There hasn't been a failed initiative, things can be done right from the beginning, preconceptions do not exist, and all the parties that are involved are positive and excited about change. Finally, you may or may not have a strong or desired culture. So now switching over for turnaround. Turnaround is when you're saving a business that's financially or operationally distressed. Challenges for a turnaround. You have to re-energize demoralized employees. You have to make changes under pressure. You have to make some difficult personnel choices for sure. You'll have to make changes positive, even though they may be painful for some stakeholders. And you'll have to work significantly on the cultural side, and you'll have to help management rebuild credibility with the employees. All right, some of the opportunities for a turnaround. Everyone will recognize that change is necessary. You won't have to deal with that. Everyone affected will offer support. And, find the small wins. A little success will go a long way. So now transitioning over to accelerated growth. This is managing a business that's expanding rapidly. Challenges with accelerated growth. You'll have to put in place structures and systems to allow for scaling. You'll have to integrate a large number of new employees, and you'll have to fight with maintaining the desired culture. And you have to build a culture in the midst of significant change. And lastly, you'll have to keep the leadership team focused on not chasing every opportunity. All right, now let's talk about opportunities in accelerated growth. The growth potential motivates employees, so that's good. People will be inclined to stretch themselves and those who work for them. It'll be an enjoyable experience as this scenario offers a very positive outlook. The fourth scenario will be realignment or restructuring. This means re-energizing a previously successful organization that now faces performance problems. So challenges for restructuring. You'll have to convince employees that change is necessary. You'll have to carefully restructure the leadership team and refocus the organization. And also create a strategy deployment process to re-engage the organization so it cascades down. You'll have to help the leadership team maintain employees' credibility. All right, so let's talk about opportunities for restructure. The organization will have significant pockets of strength. Your people will want to continue to see themselves as successful. And finally, you'll have to redirect the resources available. The last scenario you'll find yourself will be sustained success. So this is coming on the heels of a highly regarded leader with a stellar record. So think about if you're following Bill Belichick or a very successful leader that way. Some of the challenges you'll find will be that you'll be working with a team that was created by the previous leader. You'll have to find ways to continue to improve performance, and you'll have to keep the leadership team motivated in the face of past success. Another challenge you'll have is preventing groupthink from developing within the leadership team. You also have to convince employees that continuous improvement never stops, even though they've been so successful. And now let's talk about the opportunities. A strong leadership team may be already in place, and that plays in your favor. People will be motivated to continue their history of success because they're proud of it already. And finally, you'll have a foundation for continued success that may already be in place. So there you have it. Those are the 5 scenarios you'll find yourself in when driving profitable growth. We call this the STARS framework. To receive more tips on how to drive profitable growth in your manufacturing business, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on LinkedIn. If you have questions or want to learn more about us, visit us at alphanovaconsulting.com. I'm Dan Burgos, and thanks for watching.